If you are still a MAGA supporter at this point, please just swipe up and save us all the frustration. But everybody else, Republicans, Democrats, Green Parties, Independents, the people who didn't vote for whatever reason, we all have to be together on these issues or none of them will get solved. The issue I'm listening to this morning is about healthcare. And the thing that I always say is I want to interrupt the journalist. In this case, it was PBS NewsHour. Brennan is a very good interviewer and asks good questions, but I just got to tell you, he didn't ask the big question. He didn't point out the obvious fact. So as Republicans are saying, very disingenuously, that, well, we want to undermine Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, because we don't want to give money to insurance companies. We want to send it directly to the people. Yeah, that sounds good, except the people still have to have insurance. People cannot afford to pay exorbitant prices that the healthcare lobby has brought about in our country since it went for public, I believe in the 90s. My mom was telling me all about it when she was working as a nurse. Since the entire healthcare system went for profit, it has become completely out of control. The prices, no one can afford to do anything. So you have to have insurance. If you send the money to people, they still have to use it to buy insurance. So I don't see the difference here. But then Democrats say we should just cut the insurance companies out. Absolutely. That is 100% true. We could actually agree on this if Republicans and Democrats would actually listen to what they're saying. They agree and they're right. But here's where it gets sticky. The big money comes in from the pharmaceutical industry, which is the only lobby in this country bigger than the pharmaceutical industry is the oil and gas industry, which is why we're all driving gas-powered cars. So here comes the pharmaceutical industry. Here comes the insurance industry with their checks. Thanks to Citizens United, they can give as much money as they want to as many politicians as they want, and nothing happens. The obvious answer here is the answer that Barack Obama, Mr. Obamacare himself, was pushing Congress to pass, which is the public option, Medicare for all. This is actually a conservative value. Look up the numbers. It is cheaper to give everyone free health care than to continue to pay. We, the taxpayers, pay for all the people who don't have insurance and wind up in the emergency room because they couldn't afford preventative care. So they go in with an emergency. They're in a dire situation and they pay for the most expensive health care on the planet in the emergency room and they don't pay for it. So what happens? We pay for it. The taxpayers pay for it. This is an incredibly broken system. And am I starting to sound like Bernie Sanders? I'm sorry, I can't do his accent. It's great. But this is what Bernie Sanders has been saying for years. This is what Michael Moore was all about in his movie on this subject. And I got to tell you, Sicko is the name of the movie. I got to tell you, they're right. They're all right. The other 31 countries in the world, there are 32 industrialized countries. 31 of them have Medicare for all. Essentially, they have free healthcare paid for by the government because it is the most fiscally responsible. And why would you want people to be sick? It's the best thing to do. It's why all the other countries do it. It's very simple, but I will tell you, Democrats don't go far enough either, because whichever party is in power tries to tackle this, and whichever party is in power gets the checks. Now, most Democrats turn that money down. We have a growing number of Democrats who are saying they don't take corporate money, including Gavin Newsom, probably the front runner for the next president. AOC, Bernie Sanders, James Tallarico. We have lots of great candidates. Here in Texas, we have some really good young candidates running against establishment Republicans who are happy to take money. But when Democrats were in power last time, they still found, the big money found two people, one from West Virginia, and I don't know, the other lady is just nuts. But they can always buy someone, right? This is the key. Medicare for all is the answer. It's the answer the Republicans are talking about, cutting health insurance companies out of the picture. It's the answer Democrats are talking about, making health care affordable. Let's put these two things together. Let's pressure our lawmakers to understand. They know this, but they need to know that we know it. Call your representatives, call your senators, and tell them, hey, we know the solution, and let's do it. Let's do this together. It's the only way it works. My name is Bill. I'm a college professor in Dallas, Texas. Let's get healthy for real. And thanks for. If you are